So this is a personal requested movie review by my friend Lee. You might have seen him before on Cinema Fans doing other movie reviews with me out of the theater, like recently with a Black Adam film. But yeah, this is my review of Free Willy. So going into the film, you start off with basically a documentary type feel of seeing the whales basically roaming the oceans, whales doing what whales do. Okay, so when it comes to Jason Richard in this role, I've always heard when people have talked about this film how annoying he gets. Me personally, I feel like he's just another typical. It felt like a Nickelodeon film, and yes, this is a Warner Brothers film, but it truly felt like a Nickelodeon film. And it wasn't that his acting was terrible. I feel like he was trying a little bit too hard, especially in the scenes where he was crying. So in this film, we find Jesse and Willy at certain points in their lives. They're both orphans and all alone, and basically they're not their best selves. Which leaves Jesse basically running into Willy unintentionally. He gets in trouble, gets put into a new foster home, and basically he goes back to the place that he got caught and forms this relationship with Willy. And how both of these characters brought the best out of themselves, which I think that's a great plot for a story. I just felt like when it came to the acting and the delivery of these characters and the story, I felt like it was kind of mellow, lackluster feel. But I mean, it was a great film for like a kid. But when it comes to like an adult, and if you're looking at this film as like a Marley and Me or Charlotte's Web, now Michael Madison was horrendous in this film. I've seen a lot of his films, but this film in particular, I'm like, whoo, he was so out of his element in this film. But Willy and Jesse are the heart of the film, and I think that's what saves this film in the end. It's not the acting, it's not really much the plot per se, because basically what happens is that Jack Nicholson is a sleazy businessman that basically tries to make a quick buck, and he tries to make Willy a clown bear, pretty much, like a circus clown. And Willy doesn't want that because he's from the wildlife, he's from the wild sea life, and that this isn't his home. So one of the workers find a screw that's loose in the tank where Willy is residing at, and he basically gets it destroyed so they can collect insurance money, which, sleazy man Jack Nicholson's character tries to capitalize on. Which leads to the title of the film, getting Jesse to free Willy. And when he finally lets Willy free, it is sad, but I don't know. It's a fun, lighthearted film, but it has a lot of issues. But it's a good classic for what it was. But I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10 just because for my friend Lee. And it's a fun family watch.